Hi everyone, my name is Hans-Ulrich Oberst. I'm the Artistic Director of Serpentine, and I'm delighted to tell you more today about Climavore by Cooking Sections. It's a project which is part of Back to Earth here at the Serpentine. Back to Earth started in 2020. We invited artists to propose projects which go beyond the time frame of an exhibition, beyond the time frame of an event. We approached Cooking Section, and from the very beginning, Cooking Section actually wanted us to do a project which goes beyond the gallery. They wanted to do a project which enters society. Cooking Section with Climavore really wanted us to change the way we eat. They say the way we eat is not sustainable. So for us it was clear from the beginning that in order for this project to be effective, we needed a dialogue with our restaurant in Serpentine North, with Benugo. And of course the wonderful situation is also that Benugo has many other restaurants, so it became actually a real possibility to change the menu not only of the Serpentine restaurant, but all of the other menus Benugo has. Benugo agreed to that from the beginning, and so Cooking Sections project today happens in restaurants all over the UK.
Benugo is a fairly large food business. We specialise in partnering with cultural institutions, the V&A, the Natural History Museum, Science Museum. The partnership with Serpentine Galleries is turning out to be incredibly exciting because it's been a real privilege to really learn an awful lot through this pretty quick partnership with Cooking Section. I think we've asked ourselves a lot of questions, and I think our own understanding of food and the impact it has, and actually the whole food system and how that works has really developed really rapidly. So yeah, incredibly exciting.
We hope that this case study could maybe encourage, trigger, initiate more such collaborations. John Latham and Barbara Stevini wanted, with the Artist Placement Group, to have an artist or artists in residence and on the board of almost every organization, corporation, governmental organization, company. We hope that everybody who listens here today, who participates here today, can carry this idea into their practice, convince companies. It's also got to do with this idea of convincing, of starting a dialogue, of forming new alliances. So in that sense, it also means an expanded notion of curating. It's no longer just about making exhibition. It is about bringing art into society and fostering these new alliances. And there's so many such alliances which are unrealized and which could easily happen if we only try.
We've definitely realised, I think, we've got much more power than we thought we had. We're trying to take the view that we need to create consumer demand by making delicious food with these ingredients that are regenerative. We've tried really hard to be sustainable for many years. It's a real business priority for us, but that's about doing less harm. And actually, I think the idea of moving to regenerative is you're almost bringing a benefit. But we need to have some very difficult conversations. You know, once we've created the demand, how do we then create the supply? And I think that's where the collaboration has to come, you know, beyond Cooking Sections and ourselves, you know, creating a lovely menu. Actually, how do we grow this and make it something meaningful is the next step. And how do we find those suppliers, and how do we ripple effect it out to our broader business and actually, you know, use our somewhat privileged position in being partnered with these amazing institutions and having these amazing locations to make, you know, real change. Even if on a small scale, I think it is meaningful.